Hello and welcome, one and all. You join us for this match between India and England. I'm Adam Gilchrist and...
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first.
Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. Couldn't get it through the field. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. No. Terrible shot. Wow, that's missed a lot. Nearly gets the edge. Archer with a great delivery there.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Wood coming into the attack from the south end. It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Doesn't beat the infield. There's a chance if it hits. Beats the field with a great shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Square cut, finds point, no run. 10 runs added there. India, 15 for none.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. That's out. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Is that a game changer? A real pillar in the batting order has been removed early on.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. They've gone up here. Wood from the south end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses everything.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Oh, that's hit them at pace. That looked painful. That looks... Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
That is quite extraordinary. Samson, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
It's 15 runs out of there. India 34 for 1.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Great shot, through the gap.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. England with a massive shout. Rashid, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Followed the bowler. Lovely shot, racing to the boundary.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up. 2 straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Trouble! Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Smacks that away through the gap. Over, India, 68 for 2.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Cuts that off well in the infield. Yadav waited on that and guides it down to third. The fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Everyone's gone up. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. End of the over. 9 off it. India are 77 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Cass, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. A direct hit and this could be gone. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, India are 84 for 2. Atkinson, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, what a shot. Absolutely drilled over point, if you don't mind. And that'll be 6. Rode the bounce beautifully for that shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Whacked away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Nearly gets the edge. Atkinson with a great delivery there. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. India are 96 for 2. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Fumbled. Might have missed out on a wicket. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Cuts that off well in the infield. There's a chance if it hits. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Misses everything.
Crunch on the front foot and bang, gone all the way.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. India are 122 for 2. Rashid coming into the attack from the north end. Oh, that's a terrific shot. Leant in and punched through the leg side for 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Butler, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Was quick onto that in the infield. Good pick up, big chance. Got that away nicely. End of the over, 10 runs from it. India are 132 for 2.
They had a great foundation early. On, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Cass back on now. The right armour is coming in to the attack from the south end. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing, but that could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will the bowler respond? No. Terrible shot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Straight to the fielder. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Rashid from the north end. That's out. Deep mid-off. Needed to move a bit, but they got there with time to spare to find catch. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
England will be very happy with that wicket. This has been a fantastic innings.
After a big partnership has broken, it's not unusual to see another wicket quickly. Time to concentrate and get settled in. Trouble. Good fielding out in the boundary. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. India are 148 for 3. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, is that a great catch? It is. Beautiful diving catch. Great athleticism. Stretched out. That's as good as you'll see. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
It's another wicket. It's the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over, certainly something to build on.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. India are 171 for 4. Pass coming back into the attack.
For England.
Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over.
Good shot. A beauty. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Great commitment. Oh, that's hit them at pace. That looked painful. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs come from it. India, 198 for 4.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s. And there was strong running as well.
Atkinson, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
And taken, the fielder at deep extra cover. Needed to make up some ground, but they've got there and taken a great catch. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow. He's got their tail up.
And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Batsman hitting out to the crease at number 8.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Goes for it, over cover and away it goes. Oh, all the way for 6. That's all class you're watching right there.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
And that's the end of the innings. India have set a target of 216 runs.
Here we go. First ball.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. England are 4 for none. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Nearly gets the edge. Charmy with a great delivery there. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edge, but it drops safely. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Cuts that off well in the infield. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Wow, that's missed the lot. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. England are 9 for none.
Second over down in the power play, and they're off to a sluggish start with the bat. There's been a good mix of bowling variations, though.
A few moves made in the field.
2 straight and punched through the leg side.
Picked the slow ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Whacked away.
There was no need to run for that. Gets onto the back foot and powers that away for 4 runs.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Too wide, it was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Charmy into the attack now from the south end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. A few moves made in the field.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Field moving around a bit here, trying to stop the batters getting singles. Might look to go big again here.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Couldn't get it through the field. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Was quick onto that in the infield. Over, England, 30 for none. Singh from the north end. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
End of the over. England, a 41 for none. Chakravarti, the spinner, coming into the attack. Assertive punch down the ground. Fielders are in pursuit. There should be at least a few runs here.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4. How will the bowler respond?
Straight to the fielder. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. Going with spin now.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Chance to run 2. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
First wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Butler taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Swept away but finds the fielder.
Changes in the field to reduce the number of boundaries. The batters are going to have to take risks now to keep scoring them.
Pulled away but straight to square leg.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Perfectly timed.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Salt has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Good shot, a beauty. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Chakravarti from the south end. Patel, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the south end.
These moves by the captain should see the batters looking for 2s and 3s now.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
End of the over, 7 off it. England are 85 for 1.
The batters are working the striker round, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
It's going a long way, what a shot.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Could be close. Top catch that out on the boundary. Deep mid-wicket. Had to get on their skates and they've taken a terrific catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and they've taken a good catch. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Got that away nicely.
Can he get the 50?
Nice shot, but straight to gully. 8 runs added in that over. England are 93 for 2. Can't get that outside the ring field. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that. Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there. And brings up the half century.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Goes over the top with that shot. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Patel shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Square cut, finds point, no run. Perfectly timed. Patel ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Chakravarti back into the attack. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Great shot, through the gap.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Might look to go big again here.
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. Can he come back with a dot ball?
He's quick onto that in the infield. Got that away nicely. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. England are 143 for 3. Chakravarti from the north end. Singh, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Massive outside edge.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Goes again. That's a huge hit. It's going way, way into the stands.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket. The captain moves the field back a bit here. trying to prevent boundaries.
Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary. A very professional innings this. Passes 50 and certainly be looking to push on.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edged, unplayable. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Going with pace now. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. How will the bowler respond?
Misses everything. Perfectly timed.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. The batters might start turning ones into twos here with the field back, trying to stop boundaries.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Chance. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
For England, please make him welcome.
Oh, out of the middle. What a start.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
They're behind the required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it. Have to go for it now.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
They really need a boundary, this ball. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
A great victory, extremely close, right to the end. And to bring the win home like that is something special.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.